Hello everyone, welcome to event 13 of the Biscuit Brawl, the Slalom. The rules: 4 members of each team will go down a slalom, of course, as fast as possible. The team that gets all their 4 members to the finish the fastest will win, so just finish the fastest. We'll start with the staff run, just to see the course. It's very simple, it's a slalom. As you can see, you have to try to minimize bumping into each other to get a better time. Like, the team is actually doing really well right now. Bit of a bump there, unfortunate, but not horrible. 15-19, that's not bad. It's pretty good, actually, I think. So let's start with run one, the Leapfrogs. Not doing very well right now. I mean, they're the first run, so they're in last place in the standing, so they'd like to not be in last place. Run looks decent so far, but remember, they have to try to minimize bumps. And honestly, they're doing a great job right now. This actually looks pretty good. Well, their last one was pretty far behind, so yeah. Remember, it's when your last one, it's all 4 of them have to finish. It's not top 3, top 2, top 1, or something like that. All of them have to finish. 14:07 though, first out of 1. That's still, I mean, there's only 1 run, but that's pretty good. And next up are the Sandy Plains. Haven't done very well in the standings so far. I'm not sure if they've been above 12th, and that's probably hyping them too much. This run looks okay though. Yeah, oh, that was a bit of a slowdown there. But I feel like that'll be a bit pretty decently common. So all of them managed to avoid that one. So remember, having as few collisions as possible, especially on those, like, corners, sort of, probably the best way to do this. 15:09, second out of 2, almost, like, over a full second behind. Anyway, next up with Fearsome Fire, who I believe after a silver no, I think they just got top half finish. I'm not sure. Either way, after last event, they managed to escape the bottom 2. Although, looking at this run, they might go back. Yeah, that wasn't as good. Let's see. Yeah, big collision there, and potentially another one right here. Yeah, collisions like these usually happen near the end, so again, you're going to try to avoid them as much as possible. 15:22, third out of 3, last place so far. Unfortunate. Next up are the Sunshiners. Again, not doing so well, kind of mediocre, 13th place. Let's see how they'll do. A few slowdowns there. Yeah, quite a few slowdowns. And yeah, especially there. And a lot of bumps upon the last marble there. This doesn't look very good. So let's see. Yeah, unfortunate. Just got bodied by a few. So what will that be? That will be a 16:04 over 16 seconds. That's 4th out of 4. That's not good. Next up are the Chlorophyll crew, who kind of a disappointment. Usually they had a really great start last season, but then fell off. Now they don't have a good start. Maybe they'll do well at the end this time. This looks pretty decent so far. Ooh, a bit of a slowdown there. Rolling backwards near the end, that slows you down a lot. So you want to try to roll forward, not roll backwards, which honestly I can't believe I have to say. But look at where you are right now. 15:21, that is 3rd out of 5. Perfectly average so far. Next up are the Pastry Party. So, kind of a disappointment considering they're former champions, the defending champions. Not a great defense so far, although still doing better than the Dark Dragon's defense. This actually looks pretty fast, though. Yeah, this looks very fast. I'm not sure if that'll be enough for the lead, but it's still very good. Yeah, especially with the last marble not going into any collisions, that was great for them. 2nd out of 6 with 14:28, that is quite good. Next up are the Hydrathletes. For defending 2nd placer, I guess. Still also a disappointment. Looking like a decent run so far. Oh, but that was a huge collision that could have severely hurt the team right there and there near the end. So right there, just one of them just jumps on the member, causing one to far a long way behind, and that also slowed them down quite a lot. 15-26, 6th out of 7. That is second to last. That is bad. Next up are the Dragonfly Dancers. Let's see how they'll do. Starting pretty average right now. A few collisions here and there. Well, that one is not doing so well. Well, no severe collisions there. There was a bad collision there. Ooh, some bad collisions there. That's not very good for the Dragonfly Dancers. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. Yeah, right there. Fell a huge way behind. One of them finished really early. Was that 6 out of 8, but that's with a tie, 15-26, identical to the Hydrathletes. Not great. Next up, we're going to the path with the Basketballers. Maybe they'll get another bronze here. They have 4 so far in just 12 events, which is quite impressive. Maybe they'll get a 5th in 13. This run looks not great so far. And ooh, quite a bit of slowdown there. That did not look very fast. Yeah, quite far behind. Also rolling backwards, I think. That does not look very fast. What is that? A 16-17. That was very slow. 9th out of 9. Jeez. That's bad. Next up are the Golden Hearts, who, remember when they were doing really well? Yeah, me too. Now they're doing just pretty good. Decent, some would say. And this run looks, it looks pretty good so far. Oh, but a huge stoppage there. Yeah, not good, not good. Yeah, yeah, that really slowed down the team. That huge bump over there. They managed to save things a bit, but it didn't look very good. 16-20, slightly slower than the Basketballers' 10th out of 10. Anyway, next up are the Oozers. Uh, just came off a gold and a bronze, so they're looking pretty good so far. Hoping for a good finish now. Maybe a gold, perhaps. Looks like a pretty decent run so far. Actually, yeah, not too many bumps. Honestly, yeah, this looks very good. Could that challenge for a top spot? I don't think it'll be a top spot. Maybe it'll be a podium. And as all of them finish, it is a 15:07, 3rd out of 11. So far, it is provisionally a podium position, so that's very good. Next up are the Soda Pops. They're doing pretty well so far, unlike the other previous members of the podium. This looks to be a fine start. Not looking good right now, though. Yeah, slowing down quite a bit. Yeesh, that did not look very good. Now, as we see the replay, starting the replay with one of them on top of each other, that's quite interesting. Again, rolling backwards, which can severely slow a team down. Anyway, what will that be? That is a 16:04, 9th out of 12. That's actually tied with some, I think. I'm not sure. Next up are the Ghost Hunters in run 13. We're in the final quarter, in the top 4. Ghost Hunters started the season very poorly, but looking quite well so far. A few slowdowns there, but that does not look like a horrible run. That actually looked pretty decent. What is that? Yeah. They did have a few slowdowns, but none near the back of the pack, and I'm pretty sure they're all rolling forward at least. 15:05, it's really fast. That's a 3rd out of 13. That is very good. Next up are the Mind Readers. Just, I believe, got silver last event, so they're catching up to the top. Could really use a good performance again to catch up with the top 2. But this looks not great. Could be worse, but yeah, Not a very good run, especially at that corner right there. Near the end, it went a little better. I mean, it could have gone a lot worse, I guess, but like it wasn't very good. 15-24, 8th out of 14. It's bottom half, but not as bad as I thought. Next up are the Grape Shots, who I forgot how they did last event, but I think it wasn't good. And as you can see, they're spreading out quite a bit. The last Marvel very far behind. Very far behind, geez. Although now they take the lead, although it's not really taking the lead is what you want. That did not look very good. Yeah, some of them were like treating them like a race. Big collisions right there. And also right there. Not a very good run. 11th out of 15 and a tie, 16-04. And finally are the Soapy Bubbles, currently in the lead. Will they hold it? Top two didn't do so well, although mind readers might get a top half finish if the Soapy Bubbles don't do well here. Although so far, ooh, that was beautiful. That was almost perfect. Honestly, this looks like a very good run with very few collisions. Like there was one, but here, no collision. Okay, there's a tiny collision there. Like it didn't severely slow down the team, so this looks pretty good. 15 flat, 15 seconds flat. That is third place. That is bronze. And these are the results of the events. We have two ties for 10th and for 12th. And like congratulations for the Leapfrogs for winning gold, the Pastry Party for winning silver, and the Soapy Bubbles for winning bronze. So as we move on to the standings, Fearsome Fire and Sandy Plains can no longer win. So that's pretty interesting. So Leapfrogs move out of the top two. Soapy Bubbles, Grape Shots, Mind Readers, and Ghost Hunters still maintain the top four. But we'll see you next time for Event 14 of the Biscuit Brawl, the Team Pursuit. But till then, this is Rip Biscuit, signing off.